Hello people, Juggler here. Some people seem to enjoy my simple pig rework idea, so I thought I'd be back again with Myers. Otherwise known as a boogeyman, evil incarnate, Mickey Two Eyes, and I know one guy who calls him Bombay Bad Boy, and well, my dad calls him this.
Michael.
Einstein.
Fucking hell.
I'll leave that video in the description as my old man means a lot to me, but this isn't about you, Dad, this is about my other dad, Daddy Myers. First thing I would do is remove the tombstone add-on, and I'll even add a mini rework to that. Removing the tombstone, I'd give all players a chance to get that achievement, and whoever has completed the tombstone achievement by a certain date gets a nice little tombstone charm. See, I am a nice guy. Moving on to Myers and his power, he's currently a stalky boy, and to be honest I like that. It's simple and it's what he is, and it's what he always was in the films, and we're going to keep that the same, only slightly different. So right now Myers has 3 tiers. Tier 1, which is where he moves at 105% movement speed and has no terror radius. The only way you hear him is if you're Dumbo the Elephant or have a £1,200 headset, and pounds the money, not the weight, my American friends. And Tier 2. He's 115%, so a standard killer movement with 16 meter terror radius. So he's got a smaller terror radius, but it's nothing really special. Now Tier 3 is when he gets a little spicier. He goes Giga Chad Myers and can instantly down people with a 32 meter terror radius. I'll pop a little picture up just to show all the different details for each one. For a man named the Boogeyman or Evil Incarnate, that simply isn't enough for me. It's why he's so low in a lot of people's tier lists. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is improving his early game. He is slow as fuck. 105% is slow, but he's slow in real life, and trust me, I've met him. So at the start of the trial, Myers can see the aura of the furthest away survivor for 3 seconds. It gives him a chance to get a grab early game, or at least slowly waddle his way into the right direction. If a survivor is running distortion, as a perk, they also see the aura of Myers for 3 seconds, just to give them a little bit of something for using that pretty shit perk. Next up is Evil Within 2. So basically, Evil Within 2 is quite easy to get to, but you're not really massively rewarded. You're still just an M1 killer with a slightly smaller terror radius. I'm going to add something slightly different to this. Myers at tier 2 can now break doors 30% quicker. That's it. Nothing too special, because the whole point of this toolkit is to get to that sweet, sweet Evil Within 3. At tier 3, he exposes all survivors, and this is when he snowballs teams, so let's make him slightly better. So currently it's 60 seconds of exposure and increased vault speed / lunge. I like that, but Myers wants more. My suggestion is this. Once Evil Within 3 is achieved, he gains 15 tokens on top of his other abilities. If a pallet is dropped on his head, the pallet breaks, consuming 10 tokens. If Myers smashes a door, it's instant, consuming 5 tokens. If he kicks a pallet or generator, it's 15% quicker, consuming, again, 5 tokens. Once Myers tears down, he drops down to 5 tokens regardless of how many he's spent, unless obviously he spent them all. It can't go back up until he tears up again, and it doesn't stack. So in a new chase situation, survivors will learn that no matter what, the first pallet dropped onto Myers will shatter. So you can do that and still stun him, or pre-drop and force him to break it, but he will catch up much quicker. And once he drops down to tier 2, he still might have 5 tokens left if he hasn't consumed them all. So he can still kick a gen, or break a pallet slightly quicker, or break a door instantly. Another idea I toyed with was the ability to kill the last survivor in the end game by your hand. So basically, all the survivors have to have escaped, or be dead, apart from one. To me that doesn't sound too OP, it's just a bit gimmicky, it's more true to his character and less irritating than the tombstone Myers. So now that I've said his rework in, I hope, under 5 minutes, I want to look at his Eerie add-on, the tombstone Myers, which is just a bit annoying to be honest with you. It's a cool concept, but it causes survivors to either jump in a locker and make the game last forever, or get frustrated or DC, or it's just not fun for really anyone. It's a bit of a gimmick. So I just replaced that with, at tier 2, he's still undetectable, and that's literally it. It basically means survivors will be way more on their toes and can really add some spark to a game. It's just a simple Eerie add-on. It doesn't have to be OP, it doesn't have to be anything special. And I think this rework makes him similar to the Oni, because he can become another pallet shredder, just like Bulba, just like Oni, if he gets to tier 3. Because Oni now is terrible at early game, but once he gets to his maximum stage and he can like down people instantly, he's strong as fuck. Myers, on the other hand, can get to tier 3 and just down survivors. That's pretty much it. He goes a bit faster and stuff, but there's not much to him. So I think this rework just fixes that, and it's not too big of a deal. It doesn't make him S tier, it doesn't make him anything special. Yeah, he's got a sort of a built-in Spirit Fury, but it's not, I just don't think it's that big of a deal, because Oni has that when he gets to max state, so why can't Myers, but in a different way. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you've got any suggestions for the next killer I can rework.